everybody, it's Crystal Laura from Android Authority, and I have the new dual version of the Huawei watch with me, so you can expect a full review of it coming within the next couple of days. But for now, let's focus on what Google just announced today at Google I/O, Android Wear 2.0. So that's running here on my Huawei watch, and Google's main focus is to make the watch more of a standalone device. Although it's an extension of your phone, they want you to be able to interact with the notifications even more instead of having to resort back to the phone to do things. So first off, you'll notice different looking cards here. They almost fill up the entire screen and have a nice colored background with the color changing depending on the app. And if you take notice to the right side of the display as I scroll through, we have a scroll bar that curves around the side, which is very helpful for knowing just how many notifications you have left. When you receive things like text messages, you'll notice that your contact's profile picture doesn't take up the entire background. And now instead it shows as a little avatar on the top. Now, if you want to interact with the notification card, it used to be that you would swipe to the left to bring up an action and continue swiping for more. But now it's a little simpler. You just need to tap on the card and it'll bring up a main option. So for this text I have here, I can click reply. And if I want to bring up even more options, I can swipe up on the screen and I'll be shown other ways to interact. So if I want to reply, I'll tap reply and I have my normal options. But on the right, we have a new option where we can actually respond however we want in silent by typing on a keyboard. It seems a little ridiculous at first to type on a full QWERTY keyboard on a 1-inch screen, but it works quite well and it's definitely a feature I wish was on Android Wear for a while. But if this is a little too hard, you can always change the keyboard by long pressing on the keyboard icon to change it to handwriting, where you can draw large letters and the screen will actually shift to make room for your next letter, which is a little more watch friendly. So Google is introducing a more material design friendly interface with Android Wear 2.0, which includes a darker UI, which makes much more sense on a wearable. When we pull down from the top, we have all of our system toggles on one screen, which is nice because no more swiping with one toggle on each page. Now, if you tap the crown, we have a new animation that brings up all your apps. And as you can see, we don't have that bright white background anymore, which blends in a little nicer with the theme of the watch. And when we scroll up and down the list of apps, we have another new animation where the apps kind of curve around the display. And this definitely makes a lot more sense, especially on this round display like the Huawei watch. One of the biggest new features is the introduction to Complications API, where any watch face can show data from any app. You can choose a position and then the app itself. It's kind of like adding little widgets to your watch face, but once again, they'll work with any watch face. And of course, you can click these complications to bring up the apps themselves. And as cool as this is, it's definitely not the biggest feature here. The main story is standalone apps. So now apps can run on your watch even when your phone isn't with you. Whether that be on Android or iOS, the apps now have direct access to the cloud via Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, or cellular, if you happen to have a watch like the LG Watch Urbane. This pretty much means you'll be able to interact no matter how far away you are from your phone, even if your phone dies. If you use your watch for fitness a lot, this last feature will cause some excitement because Android Wear 2.0 has some improvements involving Google Fit, where certain apps now have the option to automatically recognize when you're running, walking, or biking, or even things like push-ups or other strength training exercises. Google says Android Wear 2.0 is the biggest update to ever hit the wearable scene, and so far, these new features definitely look promising. Android Wear 2.0 is going to be available sometime this fall, but if you're a developer, you're in luck because you can start using Android Wear 2.0 today for testing. Let us know what you think about Android Wear 2.0 in the comments below, and be sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed. Also, click that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed for even more coverage from Google I/O 2016. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to check out our website androidauthority.com for a more in-depth look because we are your source for all things Android.